Hey, I'm Felix, and I've been rendering 3D models from images taken by the Hubble Space Telescope. So the image we decided to model is that of the Eagle Nebula. The Eagle Nebula can be seen right here. What a nebula is a birthplace or a nursery for stars. What actually happens is there's a lot of gas, specifically hydrogen and helium, seen throughout the cloud-like structures here in a nebula. And this hydrogen and helium, whenever they're in a small enough volume, gravity begins to interact on them, pulling the hydrogen and helium closer and closer together. Whenever you have enough hydrogen and helium in a small enough volume, and the pressure begins to act on from other gas around it, they undergo this process called fusion, which kind of pushes the gas outwards. It creates energy. This is what we define as a star. So these nebulas are where clumps of these gas are being held that begin the process to form these stars. What you're also seeing is some Python code that I wrote to model the image, to show it up in Python, and then to model it for the 3D model. This is the image that I just showed you that I opened in Python. And how I went about making the model is I defined each of the pixels on this image has a certain color to it. And I defined the brighter colors, the lighter ones, as a smaller value, and the darker ones as a higher value. I then went about smoothing the image to make sure there would be no sharp edges. And then I used this function here to create the model. After we run the code, this is the output we get. This is our 3D model. As I zoom in here, you can see that there is some height applied to where the pillars of the gas for the hydrogen and helium were. And it also very much falls in line to that of our original image taken by the Hubble Space Telescope. If you take closer attention to the star here, we can also tell that it does in fact dip down. Our goal is to have this model and others like it printed out and open in time for people to come up and learn more about space while touching the stars at the same time. Thank you.